Start going into monk mode, learn to switch off and be comfortable disappearing for periods of time so that you can focus on the things that you are chasing, the success that you want, however you define that. And you have to switch off from the world. And it's fine to do that for periods of time. And that's why monk mode is so important. Hyper focus. Over the years, I've learned more and more that for me to really get the tasks done, for me to eat the frog, get the really hard shit done, I need to switch off. I need to cancel everything going on and I need to block it all out so that I can just be in this zone to get things done. In a world right now where people are struggling with mental health issues, comparison, they're needing external validation, they're trying to keep up with everyone, they're comparing themselves to everyone, but no one's switching off to check back in with reality and then just focus on the task at hand to improve their life. Which is why in this video, I want to give you 5 things that you want to be conscious of and how monk mode can really help you. I get up at 5 AM every morning and I'm in here 5:30 working on myself, doing the hard tasks. The things that I don't really want to do, but I know that if I go in the zone, I switch off and I just attack the things that are going to level me up, the really hard shit, that I will improve my life, my standard. I'll hold myself accountable more. And then it becomes a good habit and a routine and it's backed by discipline. And that is a form of my own monk mode. I come down here and it's very like ASMR feel. I've got the fire on next to me. I've got like nice candle, nice lights. It's kind of dark, it's dim, but it puts me in a zone. So find your place of work or wherever you need to go into monk mode and just let it all be about you and what you need to do. So number 1, do not be afraid to go off the grid for periods of time. I feel that we're afraid to switch off our phones or switch off social media or step away from it all in the fear that we miss out on something. The FOMO effect. And I can tell you this firsthand, you're not going to miss out on anything. You're not. I came off Instagram for 7 months and I thought, oh my God, I'm going to miss out on so much, or people will wonder where I am. You'll be unpleasantly surprised people don't. You get the odd message, where have you gone, what you doing? But people don't really care that much. People only care if you're helping them. So detoxing and disappearing for a while is actually healthy and it's worth trying it. And getting comfortable, starting by switching your phone off for 2 hours and just writing or going to the gym or just improving your life somehow, or spending time with loved ones or people that you can actually connect with and build and nurture relationships, 2-3 hours, and then increase it the following week. Switch your phone off for an entire day. And it's important to detach yourself from reality, which is also why I say if you are going to be using social media to build a brand and a business, you need to learn to be disconnected and not emotionally involved. And you need to use it for the purpose at hand, which is to build the brand and the business. Number 2, detox. You have to have regular detoxes, whether it's once a month, whether it's once every couple of months, but you have to step away from it all. From the social media, from the business, the brand, the busy lifestyle, and you need to get back to being you, with your friends, with your families, being a human being, interacting, talking, discussing. You have to detox. Otherwise, you do come into mental health issues, anxiety, people have panic attacks, they get apprehensive, they even become paranoid because they've fallen into the virtual reality, and the virtual reality paints its own picture and people believe it. And then they compare themselves. And then they lose themselves and they become a shadow of a person, low self-esteem. So it's all negative, which is why a detox is so healthy, because you get a chance to step away and go, oh, real life. Okay, my God, I just got sucked into this virtual matrix and wow, I just had to check in with myself. Number 3, don't be afraid to say no. When you're trying to adopt and build in monk modes into your days, into your weeks, you need to learn to say no to people who might want to take away your time. Do you want to do this? Do you want to meet up here? How about doing this at the weekend? Should we go out? And you have to learn to say no. Your time is so precious. As I get older, I want more time. And I've just learned that I have to be really picky on who I spend time with. It's so valuable to me. My time now is worth something. And I do look for a fair exchange of value. Unless it's close family or it's very, very close friends, I look for exchange in value. If you want my time, what am I getting out of it? And what are you going to get out of it? Like, there has to be a purpose. And I'm not afraid to say no to people. No, I'm sorry. Look, I really appreciate it, but I'm sorry, it doesn't fit with me right now. Number 4, I'm a big believer of this, and I know some people aren't. Early bird catches the worm. I do believe that. I've woken up early for the last 11 years, 12, longer, to be honest with you, since I was an early teenager. I wasn't even a teenager that laid in bed. You know, I sort of get fidgety and I want to get out and I want to get on with the day, which is why I ended up being an entrepreneur and a business owner, because I don't like to waste time and I value it. You know, I didn't value it so much back then, but I really do now. But I look back and I think I've always been up early. My son's up early. Everyone in my family's up early because we want to attack the day. And for me, the best time to go into monk mode and switch off and just do the really hard stuff that's going to massively impact and improve my life is first thing in the morning. The world's asleep. It's quiet. There's no noise. I can just hear the birds and I can think. I can think in a world that is so noisy and so busy, and society tells you should be doing this and that and you should have achieved this at a certain point in your life. And, you know, there's conflicting messages all the time. You know, someone you follow says this and you start trying that and then they pop up on another video and they're saying something different and you're kerfuzzled. But that first thing in the morning when it's silent, it's just like tranquility. It's just peace. There's no noise. There's no distraction. And it just allows me to go monk mode. You know, it's peaceful. So I do believe early bird catches the worm, because when I've done an hour and a half work from 5:30 in the morning, I still feel like I've got my entire day that I can live. Now, number 5, this is something that was like a bit of an eye-opener most recently, and I've always had it. Noise cancellation on my AirPods, but also noise cancellation in every sense. So now when I go to the gym, although I've always had AirPods, I never put on noise cancellation. And I've been taking my fitness so seriously recently. I always have, but I'm really dialed in this year, 2024. I want to take it to a new level. I want to achieve big targets and goals, and I want to take things to another level in my business and my brand in 2024. And I knew that I had to do the same in my fitness, because with the pressures and the stress of the ambition I have in business and goal, I need the outlet and I need the physical body and the mental strength to match my financial and professional targets and goals. And just by switching the noise cancellation on, it just puts you in this bubble. I've been able to really dial in on my workouts. So it's so important to do that whilst you're working out. There's less distractions, and I've been more calculated and more picking, and I've been handpicking, my workout songs that they really align with the workout and the tempo. Like, I've really been dialing in on my fitness and my training. But also noise cancellation in mainstream media. You know, what I'll do is maybe I'll pop that link for that video above my head now, is that turn off the news. Stop watching the propaganda, the negativity. You know, I went into a supermarket the other day and had all the papers lined up, and you could lift the lid. Every single one. Murder, doom, terrorism, corruption, market crashes, kidnappings, you know, gossip. It was just fueled with negativity and doom and gloom, because it sells and they want to fill your brain with crap. So noise cancellation with mainstream media will dramatically improve your mental state. And then also work on yourself. So, you know, cancel out everyone else that is requiring you to do stuff for them. One thing I've learned as a business owner and someone trying to build a big brand, you do have to be selfish in order to be selfless. You have to look after number one. And one of the best ways of doing that is cancelling out the negative noise of your life. So to help other people, you need to have helped yourself. You need to have got yourself into a stable position, mentally, physically, financially. You need to be good. Like, you need to be solid before you can ever help anyone else, you know. So that's really important. Cancel out the noise. And this all ties into monk mode. You know, is it a little bit cheesy, the saying monk mode? Yeah, it is. You know, it's a bit cliche, it's overused now, but it is totally true. Monk mode, where it's just utter peace and silence in the work that you are focusing on. Those are my 5, I suppose, evaluations, my 5 reflection tips, if you will, and I'll read them off again. Number 1, don't be afraid to disappear for periods of time. Number 2, detox from social media regularly. Number 3, do not be afraid to say no to people. Number 4, early bird catches the worm. Start earlier than everyone else. And number 5, noise cancel everything in every sense. People that aren't going to level you up, put those noise cancellation features on and block them out. You have to be selfish first in order to be selfless. And if you're like me and you have big ambitions and big goals and you realise the opportunity we have right now with all the resources at our fingertips, I don't want distractions. I don't want to be held back. I want to go fast, hard and aggressive and achieve big things for me and my family. And I imagine you want that too if you've stayed watching this video up until this point. Please do let me know in the comments your key takeaways from this video. Again, please do like, subscribe, really helps grow the channel for me to produce more videos like this. And again, if you have any suggestions, leave it in the comment for a video and I'll consider it. And until next time, I'll see you all very soon.